Hello and welcome to the Handicapable Black Nerd channel. My view of books and nerdiness is a whole new tea. I'm still working on the intro. I have nothing concrete yet, but yeah, we're gonna sip on some nerdy tea and take that deep breath. A lot of you guys already know that, yeah, right before I was so ready. I think I had 4 or 5 videos recorded with my game plan, and especially since my now ex, which is why I'm not ahead right now in recordings, is like he kept saying, I'm gonna make your website. Oh, I'm gonna help you. Like, what do you need? Blah blah blah. And yeah, then I find out he is an ableist bigot, and some people are gonna say just because he doesn't want to date someone with a disability, and it's complicated. Like, and that's the part. Like, part of me is just like, is he part bigot or ignorant bigot, or is he part monster like his ex-wife? Because that would make a lot of sense. Because I've been dissecting the relationship, and I will be doing that on the other channel, the Handy Capable Black Woman channel. Because the only reason he wanted to date me is so he could top his ex, and it feels like when he now says he doesn't care what she thinks, but only because he got what he needed out of me. It's like now she's happily married with with the man she was sleeping with while they were like, I mean, she's moved on. She got over him. So anyway, I had a schedule on the other channel, and I'm dissecting that, and I am starting to talk more. I'm trying to just get back into the politics and the nerd stuff on there, but it's just kind of hard because I lived like literally on the half anniversary. Literally, like, I got dressed for our half anniversary, and I, yeah, I was busting my tush off trying to make sure that the first 5 chapters were perfect, because he kept saying, I want to read it. I want to read it. I want to. No, I things happen for a reason. I think karma, God, Allah, like, I just think they were all having a corporate team meeting up there, and they were just like, okay, with all her dreams and all her dreams and all her goals, we have to make sure she does not share this with him. Just like with Mr. No Heart, because he has so much in common with Mr. No Heart, especially with the reasons why he dated me. Like, they both were trying to get their exes jealous. They didn't care about me. They didn't care about my emotions, my ending, my mental health. They didn't care about any of that. They cared about, how is this going to make my ex feel? How is this going to make me feel? How am I going to get the like relations that I require, that I have wanted, that I did not get from the other woman? Oh, she's bubbly, she's empathetic, she's compassionate, she looks within, she's caring and giving. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get that as long as I can. Mr. No Heart wanted it for, like, while treating me like garbage, but, and I talk about this because I'm like, how am I supposed to write a romance? How am I supposed to have a main character that one day finds her man when my mother was right all along? And the only reason why Mr. Spider is upset is because he told me the truth in one of his last messages. Because this idiot wrote, this is why I'm bringing it up, because this idiot wrote me July 3rd, the day before 4th of July. Like, I am trying to make sure I get myself ready to be with family, ready to just try to start. I guess I'm never going to be myself because everybody just keeps hurting me to a point. I don't trust anybody. I like, cuz over the last month, men keep like they know that I'm single now somehow. I don't know how, why. Like they don't listen to this channel. This like social media. I don't know. And I've already pissed off two or three of them. There's one who I told him off July 3rd. Oh no, July 2nd because yeah, he literally told me that my research didn't matter. Yeah. And so anyway, it's like I say all of that because like while all of this stuff is happening, trying to get over him, but then this Mr. Spider writes me, I want to see you. I want to like even if I have to pay for the transportation, we should meet in public. Why do we need to meet in public? You think I'm gonna? It's like you're not worth jail time. You're not worth anything. Like I don't care about you. I'm at a point where I can honestly say I hate you because the way that you treated me. I'm embarrassed to say, like in one of the episodes on the other channel, I said I loved him. That love was based off of a lie. It was based off of a lie. So I'm at a point where I'm like, bro, hate is a strong word. And guess what? The way you deceived me, the way you hurt me, the way you used me. Oh, no. Yes. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm a Christian woman, but I don't even care. It's a strong word and it fits. It's a strong word, but it fits. And so going through there's some other family issues now too, and I'm going to be having a new gray sheep episode because literally going to families' houses like I went to one of their house, but and getting invited to others, and now I don't want to go. And I say I don't want to go, but now family's looking down on me. But every time I go, every conversation leads to the perfect sister. Every conversation is about the perfect sister. And then they want me to nod, like, oh, isn't that right? And they're looking at me, wanting me to nod, wanting me to, and it's just like, yes, she's perfect. I know this. Can't we have a conversation that's not about, because this is like, we were over the house for like 2 or 3 hours. 2 or 3 hours, and every single conversation leads to her. And then my 5 minutes, oh, you like to read. It's like you're reading, right? Yeah, you like to read, right? That's the only, like, really? But then she says, oh, you want to hang out? And I don't react. My sister's like, yeah, we'll do that. And she keeps looking at me. Yeah, we're going to hang out. No, I'm not going at no. And then she keeps looking me, like staring me down. We're going to hang out. And so I do a slight nod to be like, okay, get off my back. Like these are the types of situations that are going in my novel. It's like when people talk about they don't care about the disabled, the dis- the disabled climate situations. They can never connect because they don't have the empathy. They don't have the understanding. They have no idea what we go through when we're always second best, even like we're always fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 100th best. We're always at the bottom. Like they don't think we can do anything because it wasn't until even at the end while we're going outside. I walk up right up to her. I'm like, I'm writing a novel. And just know this. I'm starting my own candle business and greeting cards. Oh, so you are doing something. Even though she bumped into me while I was doing promotional modeling. And oh yeah, that was the other 5 minutes. She wanted to remind me that she saw me at one of my events that I was working. And it was really odd the way because she brought it up to my mother. And she was just like, oh yeah, she was being like, she was smiling the whole time. And yeah, she was putting me down. Like, okay, so I'm going to save that for the gray sheet. But just imagine, okay, so while all of that is going on, This is what I worked on because over the last week, the labels for the candles, at least the format, I think is perfect. I think it's great. I'm excited. I am looking at the pricing for the scans for the like when I'm trying to get them for wholesale and things, and I wanted to get the used scans because of course the price, but yeah, learning about the rules and the laws with all of that, it's just like, or I mean, maybe not laws, but the rules, because some stores are like, no, we want them to be specifically yours, and you cannot re-register or reassign like unused ones as your. It's like, real okay. What about a disabled woman who literally has to start her life all over, and she's literally like month by month putting the pieces together, like, and like this is what grant money's for. So, and I have a grant written, but I keep wondering, is it good enough? Is it strong enough? Will I be able to get anything? Because yeah, procrastinating because I'm nervous, I'm scared, because so many people throughout my life have told me that my work and my stuff is never going to be good enough. Mr. No Heart, every time I came up to him with some of my writing or some of my projects, it was never good enough. And it wasn't good enough until after I broke up with him. I'm going to read it. I want to read, like, no, yeah, you write this in text form, but what did you tell me face to face? And this is with a lot of men too. It's like they'll text things because they want me to, like, oh yeah, show your friends this, share this with your family, share that. Yeah, see, I'm the good guy. No, when we were face to face, you sang a whole different tune. So that is giving me more momentum of, girl, even if you don't get certain grants this year, learn from it, make it stronger, keep going, keep moving. That's how I ended up starting to publish my books, that and my mother, and the hatred she had for me. But yeah, so I finally finished the labels for the candles and finished the first starting lineup for the candles as well. So I'm going, like, week by week, I'm going to order one or two of the scented oils, because this way it won't be like my first candle, my original, because that's, yeah, that costs a lot. Yeah. So I'm thinking if I can first see which of the scents am I going to need the most of, and then I will buy one bottle of that, but I'll probably need to get two, but one at a time. So I'm going to get one bottle of the most popular, and then I might start grabbing the ones that are like, that make them what they're going to be, like the upper echelon and everything, because like I'm trying to make high class but affordable, but pristine, like, and sweet candles. So I'm gonna describe it more later, but that's kind of the demographic that I'm trying to, it's classy, sassy, but affordable. So anyway, so yeah, the labels, the lineup, and yeah, I need to, okay, one thing I haven't done yet, I'm gonna create the order of what oils I'm gonna order each week within the budget, and gonna continue working on the website. But I am proud of myself with what I did do. It's not, I won't say it's much, but I have to remind myself, in one night I did more than what my ex did in 6 months. Yeah. So I'm very happy and proud of that. And I'm going to be donating some of my clothes. Like, there's some clothes where I'm like, I'm never going to wear that. And there's some clothes that they just bring back terrible memories, because like once I get everything together and I want to start presenting and like selling at festivals and things, I want to look like the demographic of my candles. I want that, like, and I want to finally start feeling pretty. So many of my exes, they were trying to, and I went along with it because I'm part of me was just like, oh, it's like, I guess this is why I'm not pretty. I guess I need to, it's like, but no, each one was trying to make me look like their ex. And I'm gonna, like, there's so many things I need to talk about. I know I'm not gonna get to all of them, but I'm realizing I'm not that pretty because I'm looking at the guys and looking at their ex girlfriends and wives. I'm not that pretty because if they're attracted to them and me, and they say, like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I want to work on that because now I want to make sure that maybe it's that they shouldn't be attracted to me. Maybe that's what I should have been doing this entire time. It's the men that are attracted to me shouldn't be attracted to me. So that's going to be another experiment. Yay. So, and one thing that I have been doing that I will be doing a lot of after I record this episode, every time I think or talk about him, I lift weights. And I'm going to be expanding my workout regimen, but I don't want to do too much too soon, too quickly because of my disability. And I have new equipment that I just got last week that is pretty cool. I kind of like it. I don't know if I'm how long it's gonna take until I see any progress, but with the way this man used me, I keep thinking about it. So even if I don't lose much weight, it will at least help me get stronger and help me at least use my arms more and gain more strength in my arms, which I want and need. So that'll be a great thing. But oh, so with my starting lineup though, I need to create the name for each one. So that's one thing that I need to do. So yeah, start donating clothes, create the names for the starting lineup because I know the scents, but I need the names. Work on the website and do like, oh, start buying. If for first I need to figure out the order of what scent is going to be ordered each week. And then I'm going to be working on my garden. So I think well, oh no, I need to write. I need to do a lot of writing. I need to do a lot of writing. Yeah, yeah. But I also need to do a new storyboard because I have like so many notes in different areas that I need to just put it all together, especially with the new character that's in there and how she is going to change, especially parts of part 2 and 3. Yeah. So, yeah. I think that's enough homework for me. I think that, but especially all of that is going to help me get this no good jerk off my mind. He took 5 months away from me. And I say 6 because literally on the half anniversary. Like, how, like, and it's kind of crazy because, like, I relate a lot with Legally Blonde because when I watched the one scene when she thinks he's gonna, like, I didn't think he was gonna propose, don't, like, no. But I thought that we were, like, so I was like, wow, we made it. This is our 6 months. And we are going to start planning the train trip he promised me. I was so excited. I was like, wow, this is serious. This is amazing. and he only used me that entire time. So maybe that's one reason why I'm giving myself so much homework and so many expectations, because I need to get all of this, all of that off of my mind. And so I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Because with the website, I'm using Groove Funnels. I have the lifetime whole big package. And I like for all business people, like if you're thinking about buying something, always look and see if they have the lifetime package. I want to do that with Adobe once I can save up some money, or because I think once I get the business together and once I can hopefully get some grant money, that might be when I'm gonna look that up like nobody's business, or possibly look for a replacement. But we'll see, because yeah, I said because I keep seeing videos now because I'm watching like small business documentaries and things to try to motivate me, get my mind off of Mr. Spider and things like that. I'm gonna have to lift weights so much this afternoon. But yeah, yeah. So okay, what are you guys going to be working on? Because I think the naming of my candles is going to be the hardest part. Because my one candle, it's good. That is, and I'm gonna be announcing their names once I start. Right before I start selling them. But my candles have a political spin, political voice, especially so many. And I keep bringing up dating because like a lot of people are like, some people keep saying they were shocked that the orange man got voted in. I knew of this reality. With my dating life, I see it. And especially with black women, we like, some people think black women, oh, you talk about race, you do this, you do that, because we go through the most hate. Being black, being a woman, and then me being disabled, I see things that, like, and this is one reason we need DEI in schools. They don't understand how much I see, how much ignorance, bigotry, racism, and ableism, sexism, and everything that I see because of how I was born, how much hatred and judgment I get because of how I was born. And this includes dating. And especially being a woman, how many men tell me it's not ladylike to talk politics? You're not supposed to be so opinionated. It's like, why don't you worry about, like, see, you don't have kids. See, this is why you're talking so much. This is why you have an opinion. It's like, see, if you need to focus on having kids. Once you have kids, then your mind's going to be on what you need to focus on. It's going to be on things that you're supposed to care about. That's why women are made the way they are. These are the type of things, and the Christian men, these are the things they tell me. Yeah. And but at the same time, you need to make sure you don't have a disabled kid. You need to make sure you don't have a kid that ends up like you. See, and this is why I'm glad we still have parts of Roe versus Wade, especially in our state, because at least if you find out that your child has your disability, you can get rid of it and start again. And even before I was diagnosed, men would tell me, if you can't even walk right, how are you going to have a kid that walks right? You can't even teach yourself how to walk right. You get all this education, but you still don't know how to walk. Doesn't that just show you're stupid? And present day, I've had to block a man. I'm not going to allow you to buy a house. You're not going to buy a house. That'll be stupid. And then with my investing, why does a woman need to invest money? Why do you need to save money? No, you're going to be my girl now. You're going to take all that money out and we're going to go on vacation. We're going to go on a cruise. We're going to go on trips. We're going to spend all that money. And so, yeah, I'm not surprised we ended up where we are. I see how we ended up where, yeah, with my dating experiences, especially even with black men, when black men say I act too white and too proper, and I'm not supposed to have this much education. Do you know how many and this is one reason why I keep saying we need to encourage each other. We need to uplift each other. We need to show what we can do, what we're capable of doing, and need to outdo ourselves. Because that's what I have to do, because so many people have downgraded me and told me I can't, because either I'm a woman, disabled, or black. And I still have people telling me to give up. I keep having people tell me to give up. And so with my candles, to me, they are part of my voice. With my post traumatic stress disorder, because no one wanted to listen to me, everyone ignored me while I was getting in more and more pain, while I was literally suffering. I still have ghost pain. It's like the pain with with Mr. Spider, I wish he had my pain for and Mr. No Heart and Lakake. You know what, all my exes, because a lot of them, they would either pick at me, or they broke up with me because of it, and or they told me that my eggs were no good because my kid will probably end up walking like me, and or they threatened to break up with me if I tried to have kids. I would want them all, before my surgery, the most painful part of my life, I would want them to go through that for 3 years. 3 full years. I would say longer, but I don't think they would make it. Most men can't even make it through, like, cramps. And I had, especially when I was younger, my cramps were so bad, I kept vomiting. That's how, like, it was atrocious. But then I started adapting to the pain. But the pain I had before my surgery, I used to not wish on anybody because it was so awful. I can't even describe how awful. Like, it's to a point where I still go through ghost pain. I remember when one of my college students, she went through something, and so she had ghost pain, and she was talking about it in class, and I'm like, huh, that that reminds me of what I do that, because she was going through a list of things because her doctor was diagnosing her with that, and she was just like, yeah, professor, yeah, it's like, and because she even noticed, like, sometimes before I get up, I pause. And it's sometimes because I have to remind myself, because sometimes I get scared because I feel like I'm going to go through that pain. I do it today. It's like, and that's why sometimes before I get up, I tell myself, don't worry, you're not going through that pain anymore. But now I had to start that habit. And even before my ex broke up with me, he built a ramp for me. And there's times where I had to pause. Sometimes because with the rain, it gets slippery. But with the slippery, I had to remind myself, you're not going to be in the same pain. And so, because he would even judge me, or he'd be like, why are you pausing? Are you okay? Why are you stopping? And it's like he will never understand unless he feels that pain. And a lot of the men they used me. So that's going to be my that's what I need to keep going, to keep writing. So that's going to keep me going and writing and creating. Don't give up on yourself. Thank you so much for listening. I don't have an ending, so I'm still working on it. Take care. Don't give up. Bye.